Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video here. In this video, I'm going to be going over the most simple, basic Forex strategy. You hear me? Right, most basic strategy. I know there's a lot of strategies out there. There's a lot of people that like to use different methods out there. You know, fibs, this and that, a lot of indicators. But this is the most simple, basic Forex strategy, and you don't need none of that. Alright? You guys won't believe how simple this strategy is, alright? It's very consistent. I've been using it for quite some time now. You guys can probably see on the live streams every morning that we do. We run live streams every morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern, and we use the exact same strategy every morning, alright? Same method, strategy, whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't even call it a strategy or a method, you know? It's just called organic trading, alright? So if you guys are new here, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the video. Peace. Alright guys, so let's get started here. So this is just gonna be like a kind of like a general breakdown of the strategy. If you guys want to know more about the strategy, more in-depth detail of it, go check out the live streams every morning because those live streams are very helpful. And I've been getting a lot of messages, a lot of good feedback from them. So go check that out. It's free on YouTube every morning. We live stream every morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern. So do it live. So I'll catch you guys there. All right. So aside from that, let's take a look at this simple Forex basic strategy. So the first step to it is kind of look for your support and resistance levels. And that may sound like very simple, but there's actually a lot more to it. All right. So looking at GJ here, where do you see areas where price rejects off of a lot? You know, some rejection here, rejection here, rejection here. So now you can kind of identify this as your resistance level. All right, because that's an area where price rejects off of a lot. So let's take this line here. Let's draw out this resistance. And also these lines here, support resistance, are just kind of there for you to easily visually see them better. Because if you don't have anything here, it's gonna be a bit harder, right? Obviously, but when you have a line there, you can kind of see a more visual idea of it, of where the resistance is. All right. So now that we have identified the resistance, where's your support level? Your key support level is probably gonna be right here, right? And why is it here? If you look left here, you have a lot of rejection here. Scroll from left to right, you have rejections here, rejections here, rejections here, rejections here, rejections here. So rejections here, right? So this is a level where you have a lot of rejections at, and you want to identify as your support level. So what's inside of this support and resistance level, you may ask? I'll call it a range, right? Why is it called a range? Because what happens when price, how does price create a range? So it's kind of like a little uptrend. Price came up, tap resistance, came back down, tap support. So what's happening here is price is just bouncing off of these two levels here, with this and this, up, down, up, down, up, down. Range is kind of another word for like consolidation. You can identify it as that as well. But when you now have a consolidation, right, a range. So what you want to do after, you kind of want to wait for a breakout of the range. In this case, we had a breakout to the downside. So after you kind of drew your support and resistance levels, you kind of want to look left again and identify your next support and resistance levels. In this case, that would be the support down here. So I can draw my support down here, identify that as that's the next support level. And I can identify my next resistance level as this, up here. I'll show you guys why. Okay, so looking at this, the reason why my next support level would be down here is because if you look left here, there's a lot of traffic here. So let's take this for example. Price goes down, looks left, no traffic. Price goes down, looks left, no traffic. Comes down, looks left. Oh, we have traffic here, right? So if we have traffic here, what's most likely going to happen here? Price is mostly likely going to reject after this level, right? Or have some type of struggle at that level to come down or come up after. So whenever price has a strong like support level or resistance level, you kind of want to have these levels as your TP levels, because why would you want to like take a guess and hope for price to break those support levels when you just easily exit at the support levels and wait for price to break below that support level? For example, if I take a sell around here below this breakout, I will want to have TP right here at these levels because this is a key level where you have support at. Look left, the support here. Key level where price could reject off of, right? And also below that support level, coming down here, you also have a very clean traffic candle here. And that's another thing that identifies these sells here for me, right? Because clean traffic candle is when you have no type of support, no type of resistance, and you just have a clean traffic going up or down. For example, up here, you have clean traffic going up, right? This right here. If you were to buy above here, my TP would be up here because from pretty much this to this is all you have, and this is absolute clear traffic, meaning there's no type of range, there's no type of rejection at those levels, right? So that's what those are where my buyers would be. But obviously in this case, price decided to break to the downside. Look left, where did it go down to? This level right here. That was your clean traffic candle, right? So another thing now is that if price were to break this support now, where would we go? Look left again, you have some type of rejection at these levels here. So you can identify now as your next support level. So I would take more sells coming obviously from here, coming down to here as we broke below that support level. And this is a nice 50 pip range you have here on GJ, right? But that's how simple it is. It's all about trying to identify a range and trying to identify the breakout. Because this is a simple common thing that price always does in the markets. And I'll show you guys in any single time frame. Let's check gold, for example. It's going on a weekly time frame. Obviously, gold, we've been having a huge uptrend, right? So this push up, consolidation, push up, consolidation, push up, consolidation, push up, consolidation, right? And this is a key thing that price always does. So it's always best to kind of follow the trend regarding the higher time frame, right? Because the higher time frame kind of leads you to a smaller time frame, whereas the smaller time frame leads you to the bigger time frame, right? But you always want to trust the higher time frame because the higher time frame is always stronger than the smaller time frame. So let's go look at this. I guess let's check out a new example here on GJ. I showed you this guys one example, but let me show you more here. All right, so if we check out another example here, there's another example of just waiting for a range to be created, waiting for a breakout, right? So obviously, if you look at this example here in GJ, you now have some type of resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. So now, what do you call this? Your resistance level. All right. So let's draw it out. Let's use this line. Draw it across. And now let's take your support. And now we have formed this resistance here. Where's your next support level? The bottom of the range, probably going to be right here. Range being created. Boom. Right? So now this is now be called your range. So what do you do after this? You look for your next clean traffic levels for price and go once it breaks to the upside or once it breaks to the downside. For example, for the upside here, where would we go once you break up to the upside here? Look left, probably going to be right here. There's a lot of, if you look left here at this, there's traffic coming up, clean traffic coming up to here. So you can expect the same for the other side here. But once you tap this resistance here, this is a level where price could reject off of and could create that range off of, right? So this is a key area where price could reject off of. So let's draw a resistance here to form a resistance. Boom. And if you were to break to the downside, where we go, probably going to be right here because this is your next support level. Some the ranges might not always be the same size, obviously. It differs from time to time, right? But you still got to look at every single support and resistance level you have on the charts. Because the last thing you want to do is take a sell below the support here and have your TP down here, but look left, there's traffic all the way down here, like up here. So you missed this. And this is here where price can reject off of, all right? So now that you have formed those next levels, what happened here? Price actually broke out to the upside. When price broke out this resistance here, your target for the buys now would be probably at this resistance level right there. That's how simple it is. Range being created, look for clean traffic, take buys coming up to that next resistance. Obviously, we're looking at past data here, so it might be a little bit easier, but if you guys check the streams out every morning, you guys see that we do this exact same thing live times every morning with an 80+% accuracy rate, all right? So let me show you guys a couple more examples here. After this, we had this move here, that resistance that we drew earlier. What happened to the price after? Price came up, tapped some stronger resistance up here. I'll say this right here. Create that range, right? Create a resistance, came back down. Where did it tap? The next logical clean traffic level, right? Same thing we've been doing all day. This whole move down was a mirror of this and a mirror of coming down to this level. Look left, there's traffic there. Price reject off of that. Price decided to reject off of that level. So what do you do after? You wait for a range to be created, right? So we now have a support being created here. So you can call this your support level here. Where's your next resistance level? Price came down, obviously my support, made a resistance right here. You can now consider that as your resistance level. If you were to draw this across, it'll be a bit more clear. Boom. You obviously now have a range here, right? So if you now have a range here, Where's your next clean traffic levels? That's gonna be probably right here. So what you want to do in this scenario is look for buys above here, or maybe sells below here. Because if you look left, this is clean traffic. If price were to break this level here, price would easily drive down to these levels down here. Clean traffic, right? So what happened here in this scenario? Obviously, price broke up to the upside, and where did it tap? The next clean traffic levels, the next resistance level, right? In between that resistance level is now your clean traffic level. Boom, clean traffic drive up. Same thing happened here again, right? So let me show you guys one more example here. So here's another area of it. Also, guys, this is also gonna take a lot of practice. As simple as it looks right now as I'm doing it, it's because I'm just so like used to doing it every morning. I like this is like nature for me, right? So here, let's identify your next support. Okay, I'm looking at this right here. I found this little scenario right here, and let me break it down for you. So you now have some type of look left. Where do you have rejection levels at? This key area right here. If you look left here, key area, rejection, key area. So now you want to consider this as your strong support level, right? So let's just take a line. Let's draw it across. Take this over here and draw this way across like this. Boom. Support level formed. What's below that support level? You're gonna want to kind of look for your next support level. Where's it gonna be? Probably gonna be below here. Boom. What happened to price when we came down to the support down here? Look left, this is your clean traffic candle right there, clean traffic range. You broke out of this range here, the support here, come down to the next support. This is your clean traffic, right? So what happened to price right here? We started to like consolidate and range a little bit, right? Why? Because what we did tap was we tapped this support down here. So whenever, like I said, whenever price taps the support level, most likely it's going to create a range majority of the times, or just straight break straight through, right? In this sense, this scenario, price came down, tapped that support, and started to range. That's why it's very important to kind of take profit at your nearest next support levels, and never to take that chance of it. Oh, maybe it might break, right? Instead of saying maybe, look for that logical level and take profit at those levels. So I know this may seem simple to you as a strategy, may seem simple, but there's obviously gonna be a lot more to it, right? Obviously this is not this is like the general idea of what we do, but the way we enter, that's the hard part. So entering, I'm gonna say it for another video because it's gonna be kind of long, but it's gonna come a lot with reading candles backwards, understanding what a candle means, understanding what happens when a candle breaks out of the range, right? Understanding why a wick is a range. There's a lot of videos I'm gonna be posting in this channel here, so stay tuned for that. This is just like a little introduction to it all. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, catch you guys on live streams every morning. All right, we live stream every morning at 6 a.m. Eastern, so catch you guys there. Peace. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video here. The point of the video was just to give you guys a general breakdown of it, the strategy we do. Obviously there's more to it, but that's for future videos, right? But this video it'll put you on the right path. This video will put you on the right path, I must say that. It'll put you in the right direction to make trading very simple, because think of it this way, trading is already so complex, right? So why would you want to make it more complex for yourself when you just make it simple, right? That's why I call it organic trading. So if you're new to your channel here, there's obviously two types of traders you call here. There's the GMO trader and there's the organic trader. Us, we're the organic traders, but there's some GMO traders out there which I identify as the indicator traders or the Fibonacci traders, or traders that like use anything other than a line in the box, alright? So there's that, guys, but hey, hope you guys enjoyed the video here. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and peace.